The dirt road stretched endlessly under the scorching sun. Gabriel drove in silence, his thoughts racing through the decisions that had brought him here. 2 years ago, he was the CEO of a rising tech company, living in a luxurious penthouse in the heart of the city. Today, he was in a rented car, crossing rural landscapes in search of answers. It all began on a seemingly ordinary morning. Gabriel had arrived at his office earlier than usual, eager to present a groundbreaking idea to his investors. However, as he opened his email, his heart sank. A competitor had leaked confidential information about his company's latest project. The leak not only compromised the project, but also tarnished the company's reputation overnight. The fallout was immediate. Investors started pulling out, one after another, leaving Gabriel scrambling to regain their trust. To make matters worse, an internal investigation revealed that the leak had been orchestrated by someone within his own team. The betrayal was devastating. He found himself juggling lawsuits, plummeting stocks, and mounting distrust. A key investor delivered the final blow during a heated call. "We've lost confidence in you. Step aside or watch everything collapse." Forced to resign, Gabriel watched helplessly as the company he had built from the ground up fell apart. The once thriving business was sold off in pieces, and Gabriel was left with nothing but regrets. This marked the beginning of his descent into financial and personal ruin. The first major turning point came a few weeks later, during a meeting with potential legal advisors. Gabriel was preparing to defend himself against mounting accusations when a former competitor walked into the room uninvited. This rival, armed with documents exposing Gabriel's precarious financial state, declared, "If you keep fighting, you'll only dig your grave deeper." Can you imagine the pressure of having your future collapse before your eyes? What will Gabriel do next? Stay with the story to uncover his next move. Left with no other options, Gabriel liquidated his remaining assets and sought refuge in a place far removed from his past life. He found solace in the memory of his grandfather, a humble farmer who often said, "The earth always gives back what you plant with honesty." Inspired, Gabriel moved to a small rural town where his grandfather had once lived. The adjustment was grueling. Accustomed to luxury, Gabriel now faced long days of manual labor under the blazing sun. But as time passed, he found peace in the simplicity of his new life. He started growing vegetables, which gradually became his main source of income. His calloused hands and weathered skin were a testament to the transformation he was undergoing. The second moment of tension arrived on a cloudy morning. Gabriel was arranging his produce for the local market when he overheard two farmers discussing troubling news. A major investor was planning to buy all the land in the area to develop a massive real estate project. Fear spread through the community as many farmers began selling their properties at low prices, terrified of losing everything. What would you do if your new home was under threat? Gabriel faces a dilemma that could change his life once again. Read on to discover his decision. Determined to fight back, Gabriel used his business acumen to organize the local farmers into a cooperative. He sought support from an environmental NGO and launched a social media campaign to rally public opinion against the development. The battle was long and exhausting, but for the first time in years, Gabriel felt like he was fighting for something truly meaningful. After months of resistance, the investor abandoned the project, and the community celebrated a hard-won victory. Gabriel, now a respected leader in the region, was invited to speak at a nearby university. During his talk, he shared his journey of loss, resilience, and rediscovery, deeply moving the audience. The third moment of tension arose during the Q&A session. A young man in the audience stood up and asked, "But what if all this is just luck? How can you guarantee your life won't fall apart again?" The question caught Gabriel off guard, but he smiled before responding. What would you say to such a pointed question? Gabriel is about to reveal the profound lesson he learned from his journey. Don't miss this moment. I can't guarantee anything, Gabriel replied. Life is unpredictable, but here's what I know. When you plant something with dedication and integrity, the chances of harvesting something meaningful are much greater. Luck might play a role, but true strength comes from within. The audience erupted into applause, and in that moment, Gabriel realized that his story wasn't just about personal redemption. It was about inspiring others to find purpose, even in the face of adversity.